Previously Mitsuha was being approached by 3 boys, kicking them resulting in them pushing her off the cliff, transporting into another world. She has learned that she is able to transport between worlds and gained a new ability to translate anything. Mitsuha has spotted sons of royals while pretending she was ran over by their carriage, secretly infiltrating their mansion, selling modern jewelry for insane money to open and shop. Using a single modern necklace to earn enough funds to open and shop from the family she infiltrated, selling lots of many items, while she ran into adventurers asking for an unpaid job request. After convincing to accept the job as bodyguard, Mitsuha followed them to their normal route while showcasing new products in her shop like the instant tent and lighter, shocking them. Mitsuha purchased fireworks early for Beatrice's ball in a few years while receiving a text inviting her to a party the military people are having. Upon hunting a rabbit from the other world, Mitsuha brought it as a gift, surprising everyone. Mitsuha found a rare rabbit breed no one ever seen before. They posted a picture online while eating it, being super tasty. Some adventurers appeared at the shop, wanting some items Mitsuha was bragging with, like the tent. Not having enough money, they started wondering what items they wanted to choose. Mitsuha brought an idea to refer people to the shop for discounts, making them super happy they could purchase everything they wanted while explaining they will tell many people they know. The king has found new information about Mitsuha, finding out she came from nowhere, saving a girl from wolves, apparently came from an unknown place across the sea. While enemy nations started surrounding the outside villages, the adventurers started using Mitsuha's supplies, becoming happy while finding a broken down carriage. Sabine arrived at the shop while explaining the king wants to meet Mitsuha. The king explained they were being invaded by enemy nations and going to war. Mitsuha thought about if the troops comes inside she can transport her whole shop to the other world to be safe. While worrying about Sabine, a messenger appeared at the gates while Mitsuha thought something was fishy but didn't do anything about it. Arriving inside a royal meeting, the older son of the royals sneaked up on Mitsuha while she quickly took him down, explaining not to sneak up on people. The messenger arrived claiming he has a message while quickly pulling out multi-crossbow, shooting at the king. Mitsuha jumped in front to take the hit while the older son of the royals quickly took the damage instead. Mitsuha pulled out her gun and quickly eliminated the fake messenger, shocking everyone in the building that he was killed by an unknown weapon so easy. The older son was critically damaged while Mitsuha became furious. At the military base in the other world, Harvard scientists wanted to research the unknown species of rabbit. Mitsuha quickly transported next to the, shocking them extremely. With no time to explain, she gave the critical injured man to him, asking to save him. After getting the royal to the medical room, Mitsuha explained to the army captain that she can transport between worlds. He didn't believe Mitsuha while she stole their truck and tried running him over. Out of rage trying to get her out of the car, she grins and transported the car with the guy into the other world, shocking the army captain. He cannot believe his eyes while driving around that he appeared from nowhere. Upon driving they ran into a cave, with people on carriages running away claiming monsters were chasing them. The river became difficult to cross, resulting in them being stuck, needing to slowly take the carriages across. Meanwhile Mitsuha and the captain started shooting the goblins that has appeared. Noticing one human is controlling them, they start firing while they have zombie effects, not caring about intimidation or pain. Headshots were only way to kill them. Mitsuha came up with an idea, transporting away, leaving the captain there to hold them off. Grabbing as many fireworks and supplies she could at her home while transporting back, she has set up a trap while setting in path of flame to keep them off the path, while fireworks scared the human controlling them, while the monsters snapped out of the control and fled the scene. After winning the battle, the townspeople have made it safely across the river. Meanwhile hundreds of armies of the same caliber started heading toward the capital. Mitsuha promised them 30,000 gold pieces and extra if needed to help win the war. The army captain gathered all his forces and power, while Mitsuha dressed up and became their commander for the fight, explaining they could leave if they didn't want to do it. No one has left because of their loyalty. Everyone started to gear up and their guards gathering insane amounts of ammunition, while Mitsuha used her power to transport the whole army at once inside the kingdom, freaking everyone out. They explained Mitsuha brought in many friends from her town across the sea. While in shock, there were metal carriages powering with no horses. Going down the town road, she made speech with a megaphone while splitting up the forces to guard all the walls, convincing everyone she is a goddess to save them. The rumor of being the messenger of lightning has spread. Arriving at the gate, they open the gate to find a whole kingdom worth of humans and monsters ready to attack. The enemy army has sent a messenger to speak with the leader while he was defeated before he even arrived, confusing the enemy army what just happened. Mitsuha's army started lining up while spraying bullets at the front army, taking down the enemies while they panic. They mainly targeted the people controlling the monsters, making the commander of the enemy squad heart skip a beat. Using the vehicle's powered turrets, they sprayed down many orcs and humans instantly. causing massive panic to the humans. Mitsuha brothers' memories explained in war isn't ended when everyone is defeated but when only around 30% is defeated. The enemy commander became exited randomly, calling in more troops known as the Flyers. An horde of humans flying on wyverns appeared, shocking Mitsuha. Upon arriving toward the kingdom, Mitsuha's army started revealing special anti-air turrets on some vehicles. They started spraying their guns at the wyverns, easily defeating the whole squad of wyverns. The commander became shocked and fainted after hearing the voice of the one who sent them to the battle. In the distance was incoming a gigantic dragon known as the Dragon God. Mitsuha thought she was doomed because a giant dragon has appeared larger than the kingdom's walls. The Dragon God leaps into the air, landing closer in front of the human army. Mitsuha quickly launched smoke grenades while projecting an hologram of herself, making herself super large while using a microphone. After talking, she decides to shoot the dragon, making him feel slight pain. The dragon quickly shot back at the smoke, becoming shocked. Mitsuha transported some vehicles next to the dragon while spraying the turrets at the dragon. The dragon felt pain while becoming furious. Before the attack hits the unit, she teleports it back to the original position. After being damaged badly, the Dragon God started using barrier magic, making the bullets useless. The dragon attacked while lowering the barrier while the army just teleports away. After realizing he lowers the barrier, they quickly started firing their weapons again, making the dragon think they stopped for a while. He lowers the barrier while Mitsuha teleports in front of his mouth, shooting a rocket launcher into his mouth. While being sprayed with turrets, the dragon realizes he's going to be defeated, so he flies away. In the distance, everyone has spotted he has dropped like a nuke in the forest. Becoming defeated, the enemy army became too shocked they started fleeing away, making Mitsuha win the war. The dragon's tooth was on the ground and the army captain took it as souvenir. While heading into the town, everyone was in joy, mainly Sabine the princess. Appearing back at her shop, Mitsuha received a letter for an royal meeting. Sabine visited Mitsuha at her shop while forcing her to come in the carriage ride to the meeting. At the meeting, the king has revealed he will make the royal family son and baron, making his father happy. When Mitsuha was asked for what she wanted, she started a long speech on how her family that helped defend the kingdom is in dire need of funds. The king only offered a few thousand gold, while Mitsuha was in shock because she promised them 30,000 gold minimum, until all the other royals started giving a few thousand per household as well. The king also gave her a royal rank above baron, receiving her own mansion to take care of. Mitsuha became in total shock. The army captain went back to the other world while giving the dragon tooth to researchers, becoming famous while Mitsuha attended her rank up ceremony, accepting her viscount rank while denying she will accept the baron rank for her friend. Shocking the king, the boy was walking through the doors when he was seriously injured, collecting his rank himself instead. Heading back to Colette, she was very happy to see Mitsuha while Mitsuha started explaining she's now in viscount and is receiving her own mansion. Colette gets sad because she has to treat her as a royal now, while she says she does not have to, making her happy. Mitsuha offered her a job on the mansion she is going to have. Colette got permission with her parents and now is working at Mitsuha's new mansion.